Late adolescence and early adulthood often present a particularly challenging period for young men as they grapple with their self-perception and societal placement. They observe their female counterparts, youthful, attractive, and radiating an aura of unwavering confidence and inimitable charisma. The world seems to come easily to these young women, quite like the inexorable pull of gravitational force, offering them an array of opportunities. From garnering romantic partners, embarking on enticing global expeditions to relishing the more sophisticated offerings of life, it may initially come across that young women frequently enjoy the vibrancy existence brings. Nevertheless, this observation necessitates a deeper understanding of the underlying differences that exist between the sexes. The nuanced distinction and complex interrelations between genders incite spirited discussions, particularly against the backdrop of modern, predominantly liberal Western societies. Yet, there's a facet of reality that can't be disregarded: our differences, delicately woven into our DNA. These inherent variances form the foundation of our individual life journeys, characterized by varied timelines and unique milestones. Consider, for instance, a woman's life trajectory. Around the age of 18, she perches tentatively on the brink of adulthood, imbued with the vibrancy of youth, ready to delve into the boundless opportunities the world presents. This moment typically aligns with women reaching biological maturity quicker than men, a change not restricted to physical developments but also underpinned by significant biochemical shifts. This biological acceleration eases their transition into the zenith of life, further facilitated by societal norms that favor their youth and desirability. Contrastingly, men's societal accolades traditionally aren't tied to their youth. Rather, they're celebrated for their talents, accomplishments, strength, and valor. The pursuit of these worthy milestones follows a strenuous path. They must brave an obstacle-ridden journey requiring ceaseless commitment, arduous effort, and an enduring resilience that defies the sands of time. A widespread perception exists suggesting attractive women enjoy life's luxuries without undergoing substantial difficulties. This perception may cast a disheartening shadow over young men. A transformative perspective may, however, offer a beacon of optimism. Analogously, men's value can be compared to a bottle of vintage wine. It matures to perfection, improves over time, retains its timeless appeal against the fleeting nature of trends, and leaves a legacy that extends beyond their lifetime. Concurrently, as women advance past their youth, and the radiant allure gradually wanes, their societal value often witnesses a matching decline. These ingenious life narratives each gender scripts underscore the intriguing diversity of human existence. Recognizing and understanding these journeys may pave the way for empathy, acceptance, and mutual respect, a step towards fostering an egalitarian society, appreciating the unique struggles and triumphs each individual encounters. As women transition into their 30s, they often experience a creeping sensation of escalating anxiety, a subtle, disconcerting fear of the relentless passage of time. However, as men, we must remind ourselves that our personal journeys are not restricted or dictated by the temporal confines of a clock. Our paths may be strewn with obstacles, littered with setbacks, disappointments, and failures, yet these are merely distractions and stumbling blocks, not cul-de-sacs. For us, the potential for improvement and the capacity to scale new peaks of success persist, provided we remain committed and fuel our dedication continually. Reflect upon my personal canvas of life. It narrates a tale weathering tempests, journeying through rough terrains, grappling with repercussions of poor decisions and debilitating habits, bearing the weight of financial constraints, and nursing the wounds of rejection. But the beacon guiding me amidst these trials was the unwavering commitment to evolve constantly. As dawn broke each day, my quest lay in morphing into an improved version of myself. As the years rolled by and age gradually caught up with me, my growth's trajectory culminated in an essential revelation. The acme of a man's life, his prime, isn't confined within the straitjacket of his 20s. In the societal narrative, teens and 20s are glamorized as the golden years, representing the pinnacle of vibrancy and zest for life. Owing to a fusion of biological and societal nuances, this might hold true for women. However, the landscape shifts for men as they traverse the journey of life. The golden epoch manifests in their 30s and 40s. Emblazoned with the accumulated wisdom of lived experiences, this era stands tall as the crowning stage of our life journey. At this juncture, we unlock doors to profound relationships, and suddenly, partners, who may have seemed elusive, become attainable realities. If I were allowed to revise my life's narrative with the refined lens of an editor, what would I modify? The commencement of my pursuit of self-improvement would have embarked on this quest earlier. Thus, I encourage you to absorb the kernels of wisdom scattered through these lines, embedding them into your life tapestry. This has the power to spare you from retracing the missteps I stumbled upon, significantly influencing your existence in transformative ways and subtly guiding your life trajectory. As men, our peregrinations through life forge a robust personality, reinforced with each transitory year. The conscious efforts invested in self-growth resonate akin to a ripple effect, where each added year amplifies the ensuing impact. The societal spotlight may currently uphold young, attractive women due to their aesthetic allure, yet it's vital to comprehend that their journey and ours are distinct. We must embark on our path with unwavering dedication and patience, wholeheartedly embracing the knowledge maturity imparts, and the evolution time fosters. After all, life, particularly for men, shouldn't be viewed as a race against time but a journey adorning age like a medal. That's an excellent perspective. The 30s and 40s for men often mark the most crucial period in their lives, years that carry tremendous potential for personal and professional development. It's the stage where the foundation laid in the preceding decades starts to yield visible results. Despite society's emphasis on youth, it's important to remember that the vintage years, your 30s and 40s, bring you rich rewards of wisdom, stability, strength, and financial security. This period unravels diverse opportunities that equip you to make informed decisions and to lead a life you're proud of. At times, the world's glamour and glitter may make it seem as if we're falling behind. Still, we must remember that individuals are like unique puzzle pieces, each crafted differently but irreplaceable in the grand picture of life. It's important to remember that our journey is personal and unique, grounded in the lessons we've learned, trials we've navigated, and triumphs we've claimed. Being in our prime in our 30s and 40s doesn't suggest that we've crossed some imaginary finish line. Growth and self-improvement should remain our lifelong pursuits. Age is not an obstacle but an advantage, with each passing year amplifying the richness of our experiences, knowledge, and wisdom. It's easy to get entangled in comparisons and feel discouraged. However, remember that the seemingly effortless success others enjoy often conceals the struggles and hardships they've overcome. No journey is free of obstacles, and the key is to use these stumbling blocks as stepping stones. Your accumulated experiences equip you to steer through life's labyrinth more adeptly and to mold adversity into opportunity. The strength and resolve that men construct throughout their 30s set the trajectory for the second half of their lifetimes. For many, it is during this period that the metamorphosis occurs, blossoming from a caterpillar encapsulated in a cocoon to a butterfly ready to spread its wings. Men, too, have their grand spectacle called the butterfly effect in their 30s and 40s. It isn't sudden but the result of consistent efforts in their personal and professional spheres. Our 30s and 40s are not just numbers but chapters brimming with opportunities for self-improvement, victories, lessons, and moments of clarity. These decades grant an enlightened perspective, helping us find our footing in the world while sculpting us into better versions of ourselves. For the younger men who feel cowed by the seemingly insurmountable challenges ahead, the message is straightforward: embrace the journey, don't rush it. Take each day as a fresh opportunity for growth and recognize that the darkest nights unveil the brightest stars. Seize these years to evolve, to realize your full potential, and remember, life is simply too short to live someone else's dream. In this dynamically evolving world, adapting to changes and embracing the understanding that life is more than a mere progression of years, is fundamental. Armed with the wisdom of experience, the man in his 30s or 40s is not older but wiser. He has climbed the rugged paths leading to resilience and emerged triumphant, carving a niche for himself and others to follow. Looking beyond physical attributes, it is essential to recognize the significance of maintaining mental wellness and overall health. Keeping the mind and body in prime condition should be seen as a priority and a necessity. Diverse activities, ranging from cognitive puzzles for mental agility to regular physical exercise, contribute to holistic health. The essence of life is to understand that we are all unique and our journeys distinct. We must be patient, relentless in our pursuit of excellence, and, most importantly, kind to ourselves as we navigate life's ebbs and flows. Underpinning this should be an unwavering belief that the voyage of discovery is not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. With that, we can truly carve a fulfilling life narrative irrespective of our age or societal benchmarks. For instance, let us consider the life of Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Incorporated. His life provides an insightful example of the journey of self-growth spanning over time. In his early 20s, Steve was far from being the iconic figure he is celebrated as today. In fact, he grappled with many difficulties and faced numerous failures. However, these struggles did not deter him, but instead spurred him to pursue self-improvement relentlessly. It was his dedication toward leaning into his capabilities, his grit in the face of hurdles that eventually saw him being recognized and respected, not for his youth, but for his accomplishments, his success, his strength of conviction, and his brave spirit. Just like wine that gets better with time, his value appreciated as he aged. Jobs truly reached his prime not in his 20s, but later in his life. It was during this period that he introduced some of the most groundbreaking innovations that we venerate today. This was his golden period, opened by the wisdom of his years and experiences. So, when it may seem like women, buoyed by their youth and beauty, are enjoying the bathe of societal spotlight, remember the example of Steve Jobs. It's not the beginning, but the journey and where it leads, that matters most. Going further, consider the famous American actor, Samuel L. Jackson. He didn't get his breakout role until the age of 43 in Jungle Fever, and he only became a household name at 46 when he starred in Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. The societal value attributed to him wasn't immediate but was accrued over time. This is akin to men's journey, unlike their female counterparts who often experience a peak in social value in their younger years and a decline as they age. If a man in his younger years commits to the consistent self-improvement outlined in Jobs' journey, the domino effect of self-improvement will undoubtedly kick off. Remember, as men, the pursuit of success isn't a linear path, but your will to keep pushing forward, despite the odds, charts the course of your journey. Focus on your path, embellish it with experience, trials, and wisdom that come with age. Remain true to your journey. Don't race against time or competing against others, but improve against yourself, for the race is long, and in the end, it's with yourself. If you want to be part of a growing community of viewers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. For men, is not a competition but a journey of self-improvement. In the societal frame, young women do wield an appreciable level of charm and charisma that makes them magnetically attractive to opportunities, particularly during their youthful phase. An example to illustrate this scenario could be the effect of their physical attractiveness in industries such as fashion, entertainment, or hospitality where aesthetics often hold substantial value. Opportunities do tend to favor the young and beautiful in these fields. However, this is not to say that these women don't face their own challenges. As their youthful allure begins to ebb away, they often find themselves exerting to maintain relevancy or keep up with the newer, younger talents. The societal pressure they bear, let's say, to preserve their youthful appearance or have a successful career before hitting a marriageable age can be a constant source of stress. This is that looming specter of anxiety many women nearing their 30s face. On the flip side, a young man who might have struggled with physical fitness or intellectual growth in his youthful years has the freedom and the capacity to change his game as he matures. He could finally hit his fitness goals in his late 20s, get an educational degree in his 30s, or even climb up the career ladder in his 40s. Age, in this context, doesn't build walls around him. Instead, it offers him different arenas to explore, conquer, and excel. Here, it's important to remember that our success isn't universally synonymous with societal norms or peer achievements. Each man charts out a unique journey, and his milestones are defined by his personal goals, capabilities, and aspirations. Sure, it might seem like youth offers a banquet of opportunities to women, but it doesn't mean the scales of fortune are tipped forever against men. Our peak years might start later, but they often span longer, as borne out by several inspiring personalities like Warren Buffett, Stan Lee, and many more who achieved their iconic status at a ripe age. So young men must understand that they aren't racing against time, but rather moving with it. By consistently dedicating themselves to self-improvement, they can ensure they are prepared and ready when their time comes, whether in their personal or professional lives. This mindset can truly unlock the best versions of themselves and lead to fulfilling lives. To sum up, the journey of life for us men is akin to a marathon, not a sprint. If we maintain our commitment to self-improvement, if we learn to appreciate the subtleties of time, and if we understand that our journey is personal and unique, we can navigate through life with a content heart and a joyful spirit. After all, the purpose of life is not to outdo others but to outdo our own selves, to be better than who we were yesterday. It is the commitment to this philosophy that molds life into a meaningful and rewarding journey. In many ways, being a man in your 30s and 40s means you're just getting started, the real adventure has only begun. As we stride towards the future, let the wisdom of our past fuel our steps, and lead us to the summit of self-fulfillment, personal growth, and success. Our prime is not fleeting but an ongoing journey, an opportunity to perfect the art of living meaningfully. In conclusion, the 40s are not the twilight but indeed a bright dawn of opportunities. Far from being the end of the road, it is the beginning of an exciting journey where each path treaded and choices made enriches the expedition of life. The man in his 30s or 40s, backed by years of experiences tucked under his sleeve, and warmed by the wisdom gleaned through life's various phases, is well equipped to navigate through this fascinating journey called life, stronger, wiser, and more accomplished. The essence of life is to understand that we are all unique and our journeys distinct. We must be patient, relentless in our pursuit of excellence, and, most importantly, kind to ourselves as we navigate life's ebbs and flows. Underpinning this should be an unwavering belief that the voyage of discovery is not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. With that, we can truly carve a fulfilling life narrative irrespective of our age or societal benchmarks. In many ways, being a man in your 30s and 40s means you're just getting started. The real adventure has only begun. As we stride towards the future, let the wisdom of our past fuel our steps, and lead us to the summit of self-fulfillment, personal growth, and success. Our prime is not fleeting but an ongoing journey, an opportunity to perfect the art of living meaningfully. I am Majid 2006, our channel is dedicated to exploring the science of men. Hit the subscribe button to never miss a video.